Ladies and gentlemen, today is a big day because we've got not only our go-home shows to Survivor Series, but in a way, it's a go-home show to our Royal Rumble special. Because remember, after pay-per-view 4, we always do a Royal Rumble special. So me and the boys got a lot on the line, a lot to be thinking about this episode. And those fellow thinkers are here with me. Hello, Canada.
Yes, sir. I got my thinking cap on.
Cheek, hello.
Hello, I'm just thinking about you.
Aw.
Oh.
And I'm thinking about what the hell I'm going to book to start this episode because I kick us off here.
Oh, buddy.
Shasha!
Oh, but you don't know, guys.
Oh! Scouted. All right. All I remember of in the last episode was we're letting Kalani Jordan expire.
Expired.
And she has very low stamina. So we're probably going to put her in a match and see what happens. Everything else we'll kind of see. Scarlett wants a promo. Tegan Knox coming up in a couple weeks. Shaq coming up in 3 weeks. If we rest the male solo champions, we get bad timing, which we're getting closer to the end where that could still be impactful, but it's not as crazy as it needs to be. So that would be Pete Dunne and Randussy resting, but Randy has stamina, so I doubt we do that, but we're going to kick us off with Mello getting an upgrade. And since this is the final season, we're going to go basic popularity because basic power card gives no benefit in our world any longer. Zelina Vega gets to level 20, so her second specialty match, Falls Count Anywhere or submission match. I feel like I'm more likely to book Falls Count Anywhere. Takes a lot more stamina, but it's cheaper. So we're going to go with that. And good there. Power card. Ooh, beginner's luck. Could be cool, but we don't need to spend that much for it. We got the Fizz. We got the ability to get some tables. I'll probably grab the Fizz. And then I got to think. So some of these cards that can't use at PLE, I'm going to need to use this episode. So we'll circle back to the cards. Start tossing our card together. So we're going to get Scarlett. And we'll probably just have her call out Raquel. Get that up another level. We might actually make that a double down because of Raquel's stamina. And then I want Kalani Jordan in a match. I don't know who she's going to face, but I think I know what match type I want. And let's see. Kalani's a face. So I'm thinking about doing Eve Torres because she's got more stamina, but we could pivot this to really anybody here. Bianca, Jakara, or Lash. But for right now, because Tegan can't fight this week anyway, I think we're going to go here. And then my thought was to make it an underground match because it's 1,000 fans for each week of the injury. And Kalani Jordan has 17 stamina. This will be the one time someone doesn't get freaking hurt. But if she does get hurt, and we get like a big 8-week injury, like Jade Cargill had, RIP, pour one out, we can get some extra fans off that. So we're going to do that. Right now it's going to be the opener, but I might have to pivot based on rivalries. Then we're getting into the spot again where I feel like my women's division, I have to constantly keep turning people to funnel. So we got the Giant Cruiser feud here, but even though she recently turned evil, I think I need Bianca to come back to the face side of things. Or do I? So we've got, hold on. I need to we're going to just go here to look at my women's roster because maybe I don't need to. I was thinking I would need to coming into this, but maybe I don't. So on the heel side, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on the face side, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Kalani's leaving. So we do need to make a turn if I want to be 5 and 5. So we are going to go ahead and turn Bianca because I want Jakar and Lash on the same side since we know they're a tag team. If I need to change the match card to fill something in, we can do that. Okay, so sorting by stamina, we are not in as much stamina hell as we were, but there's still a little bit of stamina hell hanging out for us here. So we are going to go with, I think, Tyler Bate and Kevin Nash. We can also go Shaq and Javon is in a good spot. Randy needs a feud as well. So let's see. Champ needs a week. So we're going to start here because that's in a good spot. Then if we go Tyler Bate, Kevin Nash, and then just to not have all singles matches, I might make this a triple threat and put Randy in it for now because he's got the stamina. This does cause me to not get the commissioner goal with the bad timing, but for right now, I'm okay with that. Oh, I accidentally hit Ciampa instead of Randussi. There we go. Then that leaves me one more match to put in, at which point I could go with Liv versus either Jakara or Lash. So I think we're going to go... Liv's at 40, so she could get hurt here, but we're going to just hope she doesn't and then be sad when she does. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. 4 singles matches. We get a triple threat in there to change it up a little bit. And then... do I have any of the other promos? 15 shows. We need one more show without an injury. It's been difficult. Tag team call out. We need 2 more, and it's a random card. So I kind of really want to get that cooking, just in case that random card's good.
Queen of the Ring.
I could use one. So let's see. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna actually like pursue anything with this, but just for the sake of doing one, we're gonna have Braun Breaker. No, they're in a feud. I could do it though, it just would fail, right? I could do this. So I'm gonna do this. This is not gonna do anything because the feud is with Javon Evans and Carmelo Hayes versus the Baldies. But this allows me to knock one out towards the challenge. And I think that's worth it. So we're going to spend whatever, $3,000 to get one step closer to a random card. Then our final promo slot we're going to give to Lash Legend because she's above 40 stamina. And she's only a 2, so I don't want to have her do advertising. I think we might just have her do a self promo. So feel good there. So now I got to think about power cards and money spending. So I am going to grab the physio. Do I want to use it on Liv? Or do I want to save it? I think I'm going to save it because we are getting, since that Rumble special is coming up, if anyone's newer, has forgotten, if any of us have somebody that basically can't be part of show 21 without rehabs, they cannot be in the Rumble. So like if I get Liv injured here, and she's out for 4 weeks, then she wouldn't be available for the Rumble. So I'm tempted, but I think I'm going to wait for the go-home show because I'm probably going to be in a tougher spot on the go-home with needing to book people. So I'm going to wait on using that. Get the tables is tempting. I'm going to see. Okay, so this can be used for PLE. This can't. Okay, so the bad pubs can't be used before a play. So it's literally just me scrolling here to see what can and can't be used at the PLE, but it looks like everything other than the bad pubs can be used. So we're gonna pop one bad pub this time, and we're gonna hit second place again. So we gotta keep firing Canada for now.
Punching down, obviously. Jeez.
Sorry, I gotta do it, bro. I about bought this card on accident. I definitely slightly tapped A. That would have
been great.
Oh man, that would have been how I titled the video. Jackass buys card accidentally. And then the members would see early access. Jackass buys card accidentally. Join our memberships today. So I think anything else I would wait for next week.
Wait for it.
Yeah. So I think we're good. Curve wise, I mean, this doesn't have what is the quality boost is high, so I feel good with that opening. There's good ring XP in there. And then I think if I put this in the main with the US title on the line, I think that can be worthy of the main. I know we only got a level 1 feud sitting there, but I feel more confident in that than these 2 level 1 feuds because of Sally's XP, and then Shaq and Javon's XP is a little lower. We got higher ring XP here. So I feel good about that. I think we're good with this stuff. Scarlett's promise is fulfilled. Make sure there's no other promises. At the top of a new episode, I'm always scared that I'm going to forget something I did last episode.
Promises,
I
promises.
think do I grab the tables? I'm tempted to grab the tables. I'm grabbing the tables.
Oh,
Give you something to grab.
Since I'm not doing stippies this week, I'm going to get that card. Could help me later. And with that, we send it
buddy.
in.
It's going to be raw, baby. All right, we're going to go. Kevin Owens says, Batista and I really hit it off as a team last week. Thanks for pairing us up. Let's go, baby. Except you guys kind of attacked each other afterwards, but that's okay. Julia says, something I wanted to say for a while. I'm getting a little sick of being the good girl all the time.
Making good girls go bad.
Well, we need to get those role changes popped off, so I will make the switch in the next 3 weeks, Julia. JBL's time is coming up, and taking a quick look, we got Cinnamon Garrett, we got Cindy Backfire.
I'll make sure you got the money to pay those 2.
Hell yeah, brother. We got 5 weeks. We got Bruno Forever, and 7 for AJ Styles, 5 for Rey Mysterio, and 5 for Batista. So we're looking pretty good in terms of Valhalla's coming at us next week, but I think we got Cinnamon, Cindy, and Valhalla all kind of just for the go home show. We will see if she gets extended, but we do need to extend is JBL because he has the feud with AJ Styles. So we got to make sure that although he is grumpy, we could technically probably move on from except AJ Styles. No, he's not injured tonight. We can move on from JBL. With his grumpy face, scared he's going to come after us for some money. So what I think we will do... That's tough, actually. I'm taking a quick look at what else we are going to end before the pay-per-view. It doesn't look like a whole lot. We have this. This should end next week as well. So we have enough, I suppose. But I would like to end another one next week. But that means we got to keep JBL for 5 weeks. So, do I want to have a steel cage match tonight? You're stealing my fans next week, so it might behoove me to get more fans tonight. So you know what? We won't renew JBL's contract. We're playing some like long con games right now. This is like 3,000 IQ booking we're trying to do here because we can know a guy if we do not book our most popular available bruiser. We might have to do that. You do have some sand you can throw into my eyes, so we might have to do that. If we change Julia, we get a random power card. That seems pretty juicy. Ooh, we're not going to be able to get our tag team callouts. That's fine. Should be able to get that. And our falls count anywhere. And maybe our tornado tag, but we really got to get going on that. So at least we get a random next week. That feels good. I mean, I'm just going to go do it right now. We're going to roll change Julia. And actually, we might not, because we have 3 weeks to do that. I'm kind of thinking of rocking some charity promos and getting some good guys on the mic, because next week you're coming for my fans. So it makes more sense to do this now. Get these all out of the way. We're going to have the body. He's going to cut a promo. McMahon. And we're going to do one last charity. Becky Lynch is calling my name. So I think we're going to have her cut a charity as well.
I'm excited to hear what Becky has to say in her charity promo tonight.
Fuck, damn it. Oh, no. Of course she does. We might have to have our feud blow off in a steel cage. I gotta go look at power cards. I didn't look at power cards yet. We will also take a pre-match fizz because those are pretty great.
Pretty fizzy episode so far. Hopefully Cheek gets one.
I know, dude.
I don't do no fizz.
What we want to do, 48,000 is a little rough. It's a little rough for me. I wouldn't be able to afford my charity show if I do that. So what I'm going to do is we will bring back... Who's got less stamina? Ray does. So we'll bring back Ray earlier. And we need to have Ray Mysterio more involved because him and Road Dogg need more. I should have actually maybe just done the 3 on Ray. It's too late now. And as you'll notice, we have one This Is War left over. And stay tuned because I'll say this right now, we're not using it this week.
Oh,
will we use it? Will we use it next week? Meaning, if you stay tuned to this episode, we use it next episode. That would mean, technically, Cody would not be able to use... No, actually, I have to use it at the pay-per-view if I want to do that. If I want to get Cody to not use it for the Royal Rumble, I'd have to use this at the pay-per-view.
I'll pump you there, though. We will not know who that would hit until after we did the Rumble.
We would, though, because
I would see the results of who it hit on show 21, and that happens after the Rumble.
Well, excuse me, sir. There's also a trading session where those players would be unavailable to trade.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. So we're gonna look at that. Cody hit me with Bad Pub 2. Do I hit him with Bad Pub 3 to not only...
Baby, now we got Bad Pub.
It's either that or I'm going to counter his Bad Pub at the Go Home WrestleMania show. It's just going to battle each other out. So I don't know what's a better idea. So I think I'd rather battle it out. We're going to battle it out. But we're not going to do that. But what we are going to do, we are going to use this week's show. We're going to use one of these because we have so many charity promos rocking. I think we're going to increase the fan gained 20% this week. I'm trying to circumvent your power cards here. We have a cage match tonight. We have 3 charity promos, possibly 4. I think it behooves me. I'm doing it, baby. Network special has been applied. We're going to get 20% extra fans. This might be a great week for us. Can't use this in the last week of the season, so we'll have to wait there as well. It's next week's show. So when will I use that? Stay tuned.
Tune up the band.
Tuning up. I think we will use a Get Schooled 3 on somebody close to a new level. That's nobody. That's nobody right now. So I guess we'll hold on to it just a little bit longer. And I think I'm going to hit Cody with some increased match costs for next week.
No, it's expensive.
Yeah, we're going to be expensive. Those match types.
Good.
I almost just bought Beginner's Luck 2 because I just skipped the thing and I almost hit A on Beginner's Luck. So that would
I know how that feels. Maybe Cheek will have that happen too.
Yeah, maybe I'll almost buy Beginner's Luck.
And then you could title the episode "Dumb Idiot Buys a Power Card He Couldn't Afford." Yeah. So
3 jackass. How many jackasses?
Title the video "Bad Luck."
Yeah, bad luck. I think we're good on our power cards. We're gonna booking this show. To start the show, I think we will basically wait on that one. We're gonna cut one more charity promo, although I don't know if I have a level 5. I'd rather it be a level 5. Cinnamon Garrett might be able to cut a sick promo though. Feel like I'm gonna need Kevin Owens this week, but I think we might be able to hold off. So let's see what we can book this week. We're gonna get Bruno. We're gonna get Bruno in, and I don't remember who he was supposed to fight. Maybe he can kind of get into this Aleister Black feud. So we'll turn this into a triple threat. He's gonna help out his boy Lex Luger. We got at least a level 2 there. That should go up to level 3. If we wanted to get these up, we're gonna have to either do call outs or just let it ride for now. I think we're gonna let it ride. So we're gonna get whoa. So we're gonna get. Oh yeah, you have your Cinnamon Garrett feud anyways, dude. You gotta just chill. Oh man, they either gotta get it in the ring or Cindy Backfire and Charlotte Flair are gonna get in the ring at least. That is great. Blair and Lyra can get in the ring. We got champion versus champion. And although the Intercontinental Champion is more popular than the World Champion there. And then if we do want this feud to go up, we either have to do a call out or a match. I think we're just going to let it, we're going to let it ride. And we're going to throw Valhalla into here too. But, if she gets hurt, we're screwed. We can't do that. Maybe we just have to do a cage match next week as well.
Ooh, double cage.
Although Valhalla doesn't have anybody to fight. Might have to go do a quick little signing. And Valhalla was heel. She's giving off heel energy. Hell yeah, she is. I think we'll do Ella Rabo. She's coming back, baby.
Former IC champ. I forget if she won that or the tag one.
I think it was IC. And then what kind of match type can we afford? Can we afford our Falls Count Anywhere? We can. We might as well make it Falls Count Anywhere between Valhalla and Ella Rubaru. Okay. And there's no title here. So it's looking like a pretty okay episode of Raw. And we're going to spend 120 of our $128,000. We're getting to the nitty-gritty, boys.
Absolutely.
The gritty has been getting nitty.
Yeah, it has been. And I think I'm going to be happy with this current card. Lock it in. It's so expensive. Whoa!
Oh, no. All
No
right,
scroll bar.
Yeah, no scroll bar.
True.
Suck it. All right. So we got some contracts going on here. We only have 168,000. So let's see what our King Triton has to say. That loser Rock attacked me during the last fight. I'm not going to stand for garbage like that. I want to settle things in the ring with him. All right. For the next 3 weeks. Yeesh. So, I think we can try to figure something out. Well, I don't know. Let me see if I'm going to keep him around. Alright. Stone Cold, his time is up. So he does not have any rivalries. Where's Victoria? I feel like she had one. Yeah. So we gotta have Victoria come around. So let me get her knocked out.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, running through her head.
Running through my head, running through...
There's a TikTok
Okay.
trend going right now using that song, and I end up watching the trend every time just because I like the song so much.
Aw. Shout out to Victoria. Oh man, and I wouldn't mind. Man, this sucks. I'm torn between Stone Cold and The Rock. I just don't have the monies.
Oh, the money?
I know. But we're gonna have the lowball Rock. We'll keep him, and then
I was
we're
looking
left
for-
with a measly
Shit.
$8,000.
Dang, he's not willing to sign for $8,000.
Damn.
He should.
I know, if he knew he's worth a salt. But okay, there it is. The jig is up. Alright. We'll entertain Triton.
You mess with Triton.
You pay the price. Alright. Thanks for the match against Brett. It's always better to sell things in the ring. Okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
Thanks for wasting my time messaging me. Alright, and then Penta, what do you want? What amazing growth we've seen. What the hell? I like to stay humble.
Oh, you wanted
have to admit-
50K.
He's humble
Wow.
though.
If I had
What?
to... I'm pretty important. Oh man, this dude might walk.
Seriously?
Oh my gosh. We have $8,000 to our name.
Seriously? Holy shit. That's so
What a-
fucking funny. Oh, you can make people happy,
Oh
though.
my.
That was so funny. Back to where's your grumpy ass? There he is.
Do I want to use it on a piss poor man like Penta?
Whoa.
I'll use one. I mean, I got two. Can't
Yeah,
take them all with you.
Boom.
And he's just normal face. Oh,
I know,
great.
that's crazy
Great, man.
work.
It should go grumpy to green.
I know. I thought this card would actually like be worth a damn, but
I
not
thought it
really.
was smashing.
I know. It's just like success, not really smashing. But anyways. I got some cards too. I don't know what all Canada played on. I don't remember what all. There's so many cards that have been
I
flying
played
around.
the
I don't think you got a
increased
limit.
match cost on Cody for next week. That's what I did. You have one of those.
Okay. I gotta see when I'm gonna make my move. I don't have like a ton in the chamber, so I guess that's good. I guess it's bad. But anyways, let's book a show, shall we? Where is my king? We're actually gonna put him in, and yo, and then so we'll do that. We'll get.
I don't think.
That's right, you don't think. Andre the Rock. I think they're pretty tired boys. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Andre needs a big rest.
For a big man.
Tag team call out with the limited funds we have left. Yeah. Tag team call out with the limited funds we have left. All right, I like it. It's coming together. We have 1 week of Stone Cold left. We had to get this man in a match. Okay. I'm cooking.
Oh, the kitchen's on fire. Ah!
I'm cooking. For funsies?
Oh, wait. Do you have a fixed match card?
Maybe.
Because you could do the gauntlet extendo and get Stone Cold to win.
Oh, wow.
True.
But I gotta have enough funds to pay for the match.
Oh, fuck.
You'd
Gauntlet
have
limit
to
is 60.
sacrifice bodies.
I would have to sacrifice significant.
Damn, I thought of the idea before
Bodies.
the money.
Just for
Damn
fun.
it.
No. I don't have any fixed match anyway. So I'd have to have 18,000 and then another. I'd have to like
Oh,
almost
goodness.
70,000 in cap cleared.
That's tough.
70 to 80,000. So yeah, that's where we're at.
Damn.
Damn.
Green eggs and ham.
That'd be a sick track.
Really? Oh,
Yo.
Reach for the sky. I'm trying to think now. Yeah, that's a bummer about Austin. I just don't know if we have enough people to even like axe that would. Let's
Uh-oh.
see. Oh, okay. So I'd only have to really cut one higher end and then maybe one Well, I guess we're all high end here, but I could probably get away with just axing like one body if I played my cards right. But I'd have to. No, it'd be too much. It's too much money.
Which monies?
Because it'd be 78,000 just to buy the fixed match and have the match type.
Yeah, it's tough.
So you'd have to make 70. You could adjust your promos, but it would take 2 bodies for sure.
Yeah, 2 bodies. Damn. I mean, I could. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what's worth it and what isn't.
You're worth it, my friend.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
These guys are pretty damn worthless, but they're not worth any real monies. I don't know. I think I might just have to cut my losses with the Texas Rattlesnake, but thankfully he wasn't in a high-end feud or anything like that, so it just kind of sucks, but maybe if we get some money back, we can bring him back from the dead. So anyways, we'll continue to press on here. The good news is I got a lot of high-end feuds here. Still working on this China Alexa Bliss. I'm a little worried about the Blissinator, so maybe I might push it. And we'll see how things go.
Push it real good.
Push it real good.
Push the door.
Yeah, you gonna push.
Push it real good.
And I don't have any extras. Dang, I only have 5 females. Because Io's hurt. So Tamina's just sitting there. Chilling.
Just chilling.
Just chilling. Got Cody Rule Daddy. I got Cody Rule Daddy. Okay, so these guys got full stems. Let's have Malcolm and Razor then. They're gonna fight. And we're gonna have damn it, okay. Just calculating, running things through my head. I think that, and I think I think that's fairly... Damn it. Sorry, I'm drunk. Alright.
Just another night at CodyVerse.
I forgot that was a tag match, or a title match, sorry. So, okay. I think that's it. I have no money left. So let's see.
Money.
Victoria, we just paid you, so you can go out, do something for us. Trish, you can go out, do something for us. That's a pretty good card. I didn't even look at this. A Health Spa 3. Ensure that your least popular specialist is in a match. Oh, Solruka. That might be a decent one, but we are getting towards the end of the season. So
The Great Triton.
oh yeah, he's calling out. We can wait. I was gonna do that now, but we'll wait. Okay, and Solruka.
Soul. Your soul is mine.
This will tank the match because it's face, but
Sometimes you gotta do things you gotta do.
we'll just add Soul in so I can get the card.
Boom.
There we go.
Damn.
And, yeah. So that's how we do it. I was basically what I was quiet about and was contemplating was, do I want to get rid of Cody Rhodes? And I was gonna actually give probably Tamina the boot.
Ooh.
Then I could have afforded the fixed match and the match type with Stone Cold. We could have extended Stone Cold. And then I would have had to crown a new female champion probably once Io got back. And then, or I could have put it on this China Alexa Bliss rivalry, which would have been also good. So,
What are you talking yourself back into it?
or am I selling you on it?
Yeah, you're like, I'm like, I don't know, it sounds pretty good.
That sounds pretty dope, but how long do I get Texas Rattlesnake for if I do that?
3
Is it
weeks.
2 weeks? It's 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So he would be here for
He would have 3
PLE
weeks
and the
left,
Rumble.
basically, after
And
the
the
show.
Rumby, yeah.
Yeah.
he would be in
Yeah.
the Rumble.
Uh-oh.
And all I have to do is not much. It doesn't really change my card.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
baby.
Oh shit. Oh
You
he's
just
gonna
gotta
Oh.
take him out of his...
match.
Oh shit! I didn't even see him sitting there.
Oh, Kali.
That's
can
how he
fight.
got released. Couldn't even see
Get your
him.
big ass in there.
I couldn't see him.
Damn.
Wow.
Now you got money.
Okay. Fix it.
Oh, there it is.
3-week contract extension.
And he's gonna. And if the title's still on, he's gonna win.
Oh yeah, he is gonna be.
Don't forget to throw the power card on too. By the way.
Yeah, I do need to do that real quick. I think I might take the title off since he's not in the feud.
True.
There we go.
Oh, baby.
See, we can keep the Texas Rattlesnake around.
It's not
Oh,
bad,
yeah.
too, because he's got great stamina for you right now, too, so...
And 10 pop more than Cody. So.
We've seen enough of Tamina, and I wasn't really using Cody Rhodes, so... Okay. We still get this. That was a lot.
Viewers at home, the trade tree finally ends of Cody Rhodes being on my roster because Cheek forced him on my roster. Now he's finally
on my
free agent.
roster. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna leave that. Okay. I think we're good now, and we actually got some decent money out of it. And
Ooh,
nah,
ooh.
not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet. I'm not
It's a
gonna put
little
it
hezzy.
in yet. Yeah. So okay, there we go. We figured things out all the way in Germany, but
Yeah, I was gonna say.
that's a pretty good turnaround. Thank you to Canada. I'll give them credit for the Gauntlet
Hell yeah.
Eliminator fixed match combo idea.
Hell yeah, brother.
Boom, and we head over to WCW, where unfortunately we do not have a Gauntlet Eliminator fixed match combo. It is Kalani Jordan's final night, and Sonya emotionally thanks her for everything that she's done, and Kalani says, well, I want to fight one more time for the best brand in the business. And then Sonya's like, well, if you want to like help us out, we could do like an underground match, and like if you like really fuck yourself up in this match, like we can get some extra fans. And Kalani just gives a salute, John Cena style, runs out to the ring to fight Eve Torres, and Eve Torres tries to injure her. It's a decent little injury. It's not like catastrophic, just like a wrist injury. It's pretty tough. It would take Kalani Jordan out for 3 weeks, and Kalani comes to the back. She's holding her wrist. She's like, how'd I do? And Sonya's like, I think we got like 3,000 extra fans from that. And then just like does a thing where in football, like a guy has a concussion and then another player comes up and fucking smacks his helmet. When she goes to say good job, she hits her wrist, which hurts her even more as she walks out the door.
Damn.
Then Scarlett makes her way to the ring and says, there's two things that I'm good at. The first is cutting a promo. That's why Sonya gave me a mic tonight and my request. And the second thing is being better than you, Raquel Rodriguez. And people are like, ooh, shit. Damn. So the rivalry goes up to level 3 because Raquel felt pretty damn disrespected by that. And then the champion, Zelina Vega, she said, look, I defended the gold against Sally, but Sally isn't in my league. She wants to fight me again, that's fine, but I'm not putting the gold on the line tonight. I'm just not doing it. And Sally decides, you know what, that's fine with me. I'm going to prove my worth, but she just doesn't prove her worth at all, actually. And Zelina Vega handles business, 2.5 stars. The women's champion continues her strong season 3. And then Bianca Belair makes her way out to the ring and says, look, me and Jade, we said some things recently on WCW, and I just want to come out here in front of all the people, in front of everybody in the world, and just say, my bad. That's on me. I overreacted a little bit. I realize, maybe things got a little extreme, and maybe karma came and got Jade. And I don't want karma coming from me. So I just want to say we're good, we're vibing, and see you next week probably. Then it is Shaquille O'Neal versus Javon Evans. They started a feud. One half of the Young Guns, one half of the Baldies dealing with each other. And tonight, Javon Evans goes for the OG cutter, but Shaq just catches him in midair, picks him up, power bombs him down to the mat to get the 3.5 star victory. Their rivalry goes up to level 2. And then Carmelo Hayes comes out to the ring, and he tries to pick Javon Evans up to do a tag team call promo, and all of a sudden, Braun Breaker comes running out. Braun Breaker's like, no, I got this. We'll cut the promo together. And Melo's like, all right. So they start calling out the Baldies, but the fans are really confused because this is not the tag feud that they were expecting. So nothing happens, but it's a good time had by everybody. And then up next, Liv Morgan up against Jakara Jackson. Jakara Jackson says, Sonya, do you want me to injure Liv like you wanted Eve to injure Kalani earlier? And Sonya's like, no, please no. And Jakara's like, injure her? She's like, no. She's like, injure her? No, please don't injure her. Liv Morgan gets the win very quickly with a fast 2-star match. She wins it with a roll up because Liv's like, whoa, is she trying to knock me out, get me injured for realsies? So she ends the match quick, runs out of the ring to safety. They do begin a feud. And then Lash Legend comes out to the ring, and there's she does come out of the ring. She comes out to the edge of the stage, and there's a curtain there. And she says, I want to reveal something I've been working on for a little bit. I want to reveal some new attire here tonight. And then the curtain lifts, and it's an all-purple, full-body suit. And she's really excited for it. She looks great. There's a fan in the front row that's like, damn, that new attire looks good. But then most of the crowd, they didn't receive it well for whatever reason. They just start chanting, Grimace. And she gets frustrated. She storms off to the back thinking she'd get way more popularity than she did for her brand new attire. But we'll have to see if there's any hamburgers that she can steal.
Here comes Grimace. You got some burgers I can steal, huh?
Ooh. And then we go to the main event. Triple threat action. The United States Championship. Randy Orton heard that Kevin Nash and Tyler Bate were going to be in the main event, and he went up to Sony and said, look, that's not good enough for the main event tonight. Let Randy Orton come out to the ring, be part of this match. Hell, I'll put my title on the line. I ain't even worried about it. And he was spot on. He had no reason to worry because actually Tyler Bate, Kevin Nash were going at it. They started fighting. It was Big Mouth versus Big Sexy going back and forth, and Randy just kind of sitting back watching in the corner. And then while those two were arguing, he saw the opportunity, he ran up, and he RKO'd both of them at the same time. Gets the pin on Kevin Nash. The NWO's recent struggles continue, and Randy stays your United States champion. And then, unfortunately, you got to stay watching the video, folks.
Drink me.
I know that we're on ECW here, but you gotta drink KSI, like Cheek said, and KSI is trying to prove with the Prime Bottle. He's had Joe Gacy's number, but tonight It does not work, but they do get a 3.5-star opening contest in the rivalry up to level 4. Then it's a tag team call out. Nia Jax and Lola Vice. Despite Nia Jax trying to block Lola Vice from the camera, they still do an effective job calling out Molly Holly and Sarcophagus, saying the Sarcophagus doesn't belong in this ring. She's not bringing us 50,000 fans. She didn't bring Cheek 50,000 fans. She's a plant. She's a mole for Raw. That's the only brand she actually cares about. And then that gets rivalry to level 4. Then the big LG, Luke Gallows, comes out to the ring looking for a fight, and Charlie Dempsey says, well, I'll fight you. And that's not how he talks. I don't know why I did that noise, but Luke Gallows gets a 2-star victory, and he was so pissed off by that weird accent Charlie Dempsey had that it actually started a feud. And then Kit Wilson is like, hey, I know I haven't been in the ring. I've been getting frustrated about it, but you know what? I'm done being frustrated, because you know what a frustrated man is? They are toxic. And the crowd's like, dude, yes, men are toxic. And they love that. So he gets 4 fans in the process. And then Dog Daddy against Mr. Ass, Billy Gunn. It's the Ass versus the Smoke. And Billy Gunn gets it done in a 3-star match. Their rivalry climbs to level 3. And then Dragon Lee calls out Tama Tonga, but then Tonga Loa comes out, and Dragon Lee's like, no, not you. And a lot of confusion, so nothing happens in the rivalry. And then Gigi Dolan versus Ivy Nile, when Disco Bell's arch rival Kairi Sane runs in to the match, causing an Ivy Nile 3-star victory. And in the main event, tables, ladders, and chairs, it's Chad Gable versus Eric Rowan. Chad Gable has been mocking Eric Rowan for his inability to take down El Grande Americano, and his continued inability to take down Chad Gable. In fact, Eric Rowan was reaching up for Cheek. What was it? What were they fighting for in this match? Climbing that ladder.
They were fighting for a stuffed lizard named Yeska.
Oh my. And as Eric Rowan reached up for Yeska, he thought about all the drama, all the issues he's been dealing with, and he hesitated. And that hesitation allowed Chad Gable to push him off the ladder, injure him for 6 weeks, climb the ladder, and get Yeska all for himself.
And Yeska was full of Cole's cash.
Ooh, nice. Big win for Chad Gable then.
Hell yeah, another big win here. We got a tables match. Aleister Black has been at Lex Luger's throat after disposing of Bret Hart. But Bruno Sammartino has joined. He's come home to Raw. We used our homecoming, or yeah, is that what it's called? Homecoming card on Bruno Sammartino. And he's been disgusted with Aleister Black, saying, if you want a real legend to take on, you got to take on me. And Lex Luger's like, actually, we're in a feud. So if you want in this feud, you got to deal with me too. And Bruno's like, okay, we can do that. So here we go. And Bruno Sammartino is going to win, because that's what we talk about. We talk about legends among men. We talk about bigger than life. And Bruno is bigger than life in a 3-star match. And the rivalry between Luger and Black grows. Kevin Owens comes out and he goes, yo, I don't got much time, but, you know, Terry Fox, all that great stuff. And 4,000 people are on board with Raw's new charity. Well, not new. We've done the Terry Fox Foundation quite a bit for Kevin Owens, because he's a proud Canadian. Unlike Charlotte Flair, who's going after Cindy Backfire, who just came to Raw, and she joined a triple threat, and Charlotte Flair took absolute offense to Cindy Backfire's makeup, saying it's way too much. So tonight you're going to go down, you're going to tap to the figure 8, and that's exactly what happens in a 2.5-star match. And the rivalry does grow to a level 2. So Cindy Backfire, I guess that backfired on her. Road Dogg, I'm pretty sure last week actually, or 2 weeks ago, he came out and he announced the "Oh, you didn't know" charity. And so he's back saying your ass better call somebody. And he puts the phone number back on screen, and 3,500 people pull out their cell phones, dial in, and get on board. But you know who's not on board? Blair Davenport, because she's always grumpy, always upset. But right now she's neutral, because she's holding the women's world heavyweight championship. But Lyra, she won the women's IC title and is champion against champion tonight, but no title on the line, because Blair Davenport has apparently had Bird Girl's number for quite a while, and that's going to go up to level 4. I mean, God, that's got to put a smile on your face, wouldn't it? After like a nice little win streak, come back from injury, get a W. By the way, it was a 3-star match. Jesse the Body comes out and he says, I do it for all the Marines. I do it for all the Navy SEALs. I do it for all the former governors. But you know what I don't do it for? I don't do it for Mr. McMahon. And 2,500 people are definitely in for that. Valhalla has joined a few weeks ago, and she's trying to make, an impact on the women's division. And Nick Aldis says, how to make an impact is go out and beat a former champion in Ella Rabau. If you could beat her in a Falls Count anywhere, maybe we can talk about keeping you for the go home to WrestleMania and possibly for the Royal Rumble, Valhalla, because it is an intersex Royal Rumble. So let's see if she can beat a former champion in Ella Rabau, and she does, because that's how jobbers work in a 2.5-star match. It does start a rivalry, but Ella Rabau is out the door. And Becky Lynch stands at the top of the stage and says, she taps on her mic and she says, I've come to get me Lucky Charms, and I've come. They're really delicious. So if you come up to the stage with me, I'm gonna throw a couple of boxes of Lucky Charms. And 4,500 people. That's our best promo of the night because Lucky Charms are fucking good, dude. So
dude, I had Lucky Charms in a minute. That worked on me.
Hell yeah, Cody's at least one of the people in that 4,500 who's dialed in. And you know who else has been dialed in? It has been AJ Styles has been dialed into JBL so much that JBL has refused to sign another contract with Raw. He's walking out the door tonight. But what he said to Nick Aldis, he said, this is my last week on Raw. I'm going over to AEW to be a commentator. But before I go, I need a match with AJ Styles in a cage because this needs to end tonight. And JBL, clothesline from hell after clothesline from hell. He does it all match, and he's not done because he hits at least 7 clotheslines from hell. And the last one was AJ Styles tried to do a nice phenomenal forearm off, not the top of the cage, but he kind of like climbed up the side like Spider-Man, and he tried to hit one, but he got folded like a steel chair in a 4.5-star matches. JBL's walking out at least a victorious person here on Raw.
Damn. I want to walk out of this recording a victorious person. Anyways, Triton, our king, was miffed at The Rock. He didn't even call him The Rock. He just called him Rock. And he wants a little shot with him, but it's not going to be this week. We're just going to carry on with the Great Muta rivalry. So Triton and The Rock is going to have to wait. But Triton and Great Muta is now. And Triton with a 4.5 stars. Yikes. I don't know if that main event's going to beat that, but the rivalry grows to level 4, and the Triton's hatred for The Rock grows to level 5. Speaking of Rocky, damn, he swings and a miss on a tag team call-out against Chief Beef. And Giant Rock do nothing. So that is devastating. Perhaps The Rock he's looking inward and onward to Triton, to single solos feuds and not this tag team BS. And then Bret the Hitman Hart against Occam. Hitman Hart can't believe he's been subjected to wrestling the likes of a low-level loser.
I'm pretty sure Occam's Canadian, though. That's kind of cool.
Well, then the loser point stands. And here we go. Oh, yeah, and he easily disposes of that fraud. And it grows the rivalry to level 2 because they're both Canadian. And then...
I know one of them is.
Hmm?
I know one of them is. Razor, Occam.
Occam's Razor.
Oh, damn, I never got that. Yeah, it is Occam. Okay, good. You can continue. Thank you.
Okay. All right, yes. And while we're settling things, Chief Beef is going to grab the mic, and they're going to settle the score with The Rock and Andre the Giant. They say, you guys, you're good on paper, but we have proven it in the ring time and time again. You guys will just be another tag team that we leave in the dust. And the rivalry grows to level 2. Thank you very much, though, because I desperately needed that. I could not afford to whiff on a tag team double call out. And then Razor says, I might be Canadian. And Great Khali says, oh, yeah, you piece of shit. Well, I hate Canadians, and I'm going to destroy...
Oh, damn. Wow.
Yeah. And disappointing, which is me, when Khali refused to beat Razor in this match. And a rivalry starts there, so interesting. Who would have thunk? And then... Oh, advertising queen says... You know what, Cheek? You put faith and trust in me. You brought me back. You lowballed me, but you paid me still. So I'm going to go out there and show you I'm worth every penny. And she absolutely crushes the promo. Gives me 12 bandos to help cover the cost of bringing in Steve Austin for a little bit longer, you know? And no popularity has been lost. A flawless promo from Victoria. And then here we go. Sol Ruca is going to find herself into this match. Chyna and Alexa Bliss continuing their rivalry. Alexa Bliss knows that the women's championship is up for grabs. She's thinking if she can extend this feud with Chyna and stay healthy, she might have a chance at finding herself in a championship match. But right now, we got a lot of things to settle and hash out in this ring right here, right now. And Sol Ruca, oh, she hurts Alexa Bliss, and she reminds everybody that she was once the women's champ and that she's eyeing the opportunity to become champion again. And Alexa Bliss still grows the rivalry with Chyna, which is good news. But the greatest news of all is because Sol Ruca was in the match, even though she hurt Alexa Bliss, because she was in the match, we hit our commissioner goal, which is an injury rehab card. How beautiful is that? So Alexa Bliss is going to come right back, babies. Don't you worry. And then another advertising queen gets us another 12 grand, but at the cost of 5 popularity. So Victoria already crushed it so much that people were just turned off a little bit more at Trish's promo. Didn't care. She's like, hey, I'm Canadian too, just like Razor, or wait, is it Occam? I don't know anymore. And then 5 Canadians are like, screw this. You guys don't know. This is insane. So they turn off the tube.
One was me.
I know. They go to their computer room and they put on the CodyVerse, though.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's worth it.
And then main event, Gauntlet Eliminator. I'm so sorry that the winner of this match has already been spoiled, because this is a loaded lineup. But it's for the best, because we have to bring Stone Cold Steve Austin back. Baby, he is here to stay for a little bit longer. And he even starts a feud with Penta. Calls him a son of a bitch. The rivalry grows, and Austin stays.
Beautifully done. For our rundowns here this week, 3.5 stars starting on WCW. Eve Torres defeating Kalani Jordan in the Underground match, and Kalani Jordan injured for 3 weeks as she leaves the brand. 2.5 stars, Zelina Vega over Sally Steamroller. 3.5 stars, Shaq takes down Javon Evans, a rivalry up to level 2. 2 stars, Liv Morgan defeats Jakara Jackson. They begin a feud. And in the main event, 3.5 stars, Randy Orton hangs on to the U.S. title over Tyler Bate and Kevin Nash. Bate and Nash have the rivalry up to level 2. Tag team call, this one failed because we knew it would. We intentionally did not the feud. And then Scarlett calls out Raquel Rodriguez successfully for level 3 on NXT 3.0. Triton kicks it off with a 4.5 star victory over the Great Muta, their rivalry up to level 4. Bret Hart, 3 stars over Akam, their rivalry to level 2. Razor takes down the Great Khali in a 1.5 star match, beginning a feud. Sol Ruca, 3 stars over Chyna and Alexa Bliss. Chyna and Alexa have their rivalry up to level 2. And in the main event, Stone Cold Steve Austin gets that 3-week contract extension, winning the Gauntlet Eliminator, starting a feud with Penta. Shamrock and Randy Savage stay level 1. Then for the call-outs, the first tag team call-out failed, but Chief Beef turned it around. So the rivalry with them and Andre and The Rock go to level 2. Then on Raw, triple threat to kick things off, a 3-star victory for Bruno Sammartino over Aleister Black and Lex Luger. Black and Luger have their rivalry up level 3. Rivalry up level 2 as Charlotte takes down Cindy Backfire in a 2.5-star match. 3-star victory for Blair Davenport over Lyra Valkyria. Their rivalry up to level 4. Falls Count Anywhere match. Valhalla defeats Ella Rebel in a 2.5-star match. And in the main event, steel cage action. JBL takes down AJ Styles in a 4.5-star match, closing their feud. Then finally for ECW, Joe Gacy defeats KSI in a 3.5-star match. Their rivalry up to level 4. Luke Gallows, 2-star victory over Charlie Dempsey. They begin a feud. Billy Gunn over Doc Daddy, 3 stars, and their rivalry up to level 3. Ivy Nile, 3 stars over Gigi Dolan after interference from Kyrie Sane. In the main event, 4 stars. Chad Gable defeats Eric Rowan in a TLC match. The rivalry goes level 3, but Eric Rowan is out for 6 weeks. Call-outs, Dragon Lee fails to call out Tama Tonga, and then the Lil Vice Nia Jax feud with Molly Holly and Sarcophagus goes to level 4. For WCW, we're going to get a 114 rating score. We're going to lose 9,400 fans. We're going to gain $102,000. And Top Rope Show said, decent enough promo from Lash Legend tonight. For ECW, they're going to get a 112 rating score. They're going to lose 6,400 fans. They're going to gain $144,000. And Legend Striker says, haven't seen El Grande on ECW in forever. What happened? Then we go over to Raw. It's a 121 rating score and the luxurious 24,000 bonus fans. They're going to get 35,000 fans, gain $19,000. Charlotte talking her shit. Not much of a challenge, City Backfire. No thanks to you leeches out there. Damn. If you're a leech, leave a like on the video and a comment saying I'm leeching. 127 for NXT.
Yay.
They're going to get 1,800 fans, $97,000. And China tips the cap with a bit of respect to Sol Ruka and Cody Rhodes the Thad for the
Great Muda
path to the head.
I'm not sure what went wrong.
Muda got disqualified.
He was too afraid to lose to Triton.
Damn.
Yeah.
4.5 stars with a DQs. Amazing, though. And also amazing, Cheek
Yes, as
going
advertised.
to get a Hell Spa 3 for his commissioner goal. And that was the only commissioner goal that happened this week. So as we get ready for the next round, I'm just doing math in my head. Don't mind me. 61,000 fan lead for me. Canada is up 64,000 fans. It always throws me off when it's the same number. When it's close like that, it just like messes up my brain. I'm like, wait, did I do that right? And then Cheeks up 200,000 on Armando as we head to Gainesville, Georgia.
Here it is.
Here we go. We talked about it last episode. We didn't know if you'd used it yet, so I lose Zelina, Rand Dusty, and Scott Steiner for the Go Home show this week. Oh, yeah, I forgot to have an ad campaign, too. So we got, I think, 1,000 fans the first time. And we get 3,000 this time. So we'll keep it going and hope we don't lose 4,000. All right, you like that sabotage strategy, baby.
Strategy.
Provoked. All right, Jakara, she wants to win her next match. We'll see. This is being told Randy, Zelina, and Steiner all blocked. And again, that ECW card, it's going after champions. So 3 champions will be out for all of us here. Pete Dunne feels like he is at the forefront. And he wants 50K, which is not going to happen here. So we're going to do that. And we could be in a lot of trouble, because I do not have smashing success to take him from very mad to very normal. And we can't blow off that feud this week. Scott Steiner's blocked. So we will see what happens next episode with him, I guess. And then for Tegan Knox, her contract is up. I think we're going to do the same thing with her that we did with Kalani, which is put her in. This would end the feud with Eve Torres, put her in an underground match, and hope for an injury on her way out the door. So we're going to say no to Tegan Knox.
Wow.
And this will be her final week of Dub C Dub. Javon Evans is in a match. We get limited stock, which we'll probably do. Can't hurt. We will get delayed on this unless me trying to force an injury doesn't happen. But I would like to think at least one more time we can go without an injury. If I do a tag team call out, I'll get a random power card. And we need one more ambulance match, 2 more backstage brawls. And we do have a backstage brawl boost. I'm tempted by this, but I don't think I'm going to snag it. Fixed match, I might grab because I don't have one. But we're going to go ahead and start to throw this card together here. And then we'll kind of make our adjustments. So underground match is going to be Tegan and Eve. That's going to close the feud. I'm also debating if I want to do Queens of the Ring for this show or not. Because that could be beneficial here. Just kind of seeing how everything looks. Because I could go fixed match, risk live, or I could use the physio I got. So I think we might throw that. I think we are going to go Queens of the Ring. Just the way this is funneling. Zelina is busy, so she will not have her match with Sally Steamroller, but we can just pick up one free agent and go all 5 matches. Or if I want to blow off one of my men's feuds, just for the sake of getting a feud to end, I could do that. So I think, I don't know. I was going to say Champ and Braun, but that would risk Ciampa. So yeah, I think I'm going to grab, I could do this match though. That gets Javon's, it gets me the power card. It does risk a Javon Evans, but we might do that. Sneak one normal match in there. We're going to go fixed match. We're going to give this to Jakara. Where are you at? Jakara Jackson is going to defeat Liv Morgan tonight. Then I think we go ahead and use physio to protect Liv, and we'll risk Javon. So I'm going to protect Liv. We are going to go Queens of the Ring to get my 5 stars on those matches. Then I'm thinking about using a Stippy card on the Javon Evans Shaq match. Just deciding what one, because I could go for the last man standing and then immediately replace it. These guys have a specialty that feeds in Hell in a Cell or ambulance. I could also throw him in, but that's gonna, I mean, Javon's 100% getting hurt if I do that. I know it says 25%, but that would take him out for the Rumble unless I could use a rehab card at Survivor Series if I wanted Javon in the Rumble. I'm between that or last man standing and then buying the last man standing card. I think I'm just going to go with the ambulance. We're going to go here. And if one of them gets hurt, I can use a rehab if I want them for the Rumble. That's what I'm going to do for now. These don't technically matter because they should all be 5 stars, but we're going to go like that. Do the underground match to close the show. Then tag team call out promos. We might do the same thing we did last week. Where we just have 2 guys, because, well, I mean, I could do this and it's just not going to move because we know it's already level 4, but for the sake of getting the challenge, I might do that. Then let's do a training for Sally. Let's do a charity promo for Ciampa, and let's do a charity promo for Braun Breaker. Then we're going to use one of these veto stars on Canada.
Oh, no.
I'm also... Does it show it? It's kind of just now dawning on me. Okay, it doesn't show... Yeah, so...
Whoa, I didn't even... Whoa.
Yeah, this is... But what I wanted to call out here was... as I was like looking at my power cards... So at the end of the last episode, I used the best offense card, so I ended up blocking Canada using the increased match cost. So I, once again, a card we accidentally ended up using efficiently. Looking at my cards just made me think about that because I saw my increased match cost that I have, and I was like, wait. And so that's why I checked. So we did end up blocking. So it is a good thing you didn't use bad pub because I would have blocked that, I think, because it's whatever gets used first.
Yeah.
I just wanted to check it because I just had that thought, and I was like, ooh. Okay, so I can't use this. Well, it says can't be used in the last week of the season, but in theory I could use this for Mania, but that's not as, I know I'm always stuck between being sweaty about winning, but also content. And so as fun as this would be to use to help myself out by hurting Canada at WrestleMania, that would then limit what Canada could book at WrestleMania, which is going to be the final video of 2K25. So I'm going to use this now. So Canada has a wider range for Mania. And then my intent will be to remember to use the other things for his go-home show in the future. And if I forget, then I forget. God, there's no way I end up using all three of these. Maybe Mania, I just buy a bunch of people. Limited stock. I'm getting another one, so I might as well use this one.
Might as well.
I'm not going to Shashaya. We already used Veto Star. We're going to save the Veto Champ because I'm going to do that later. Wait, right? I used Veto Star? No, I'm forgetting. I literally just did it.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, so I think we're good there because the bad pubs you can't use going into a play.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you stole like X amount of fans. 5% of fans last episode too? I would have had even more. That's crazy. Oh no, it's this episode.
Yeah. This will be the one that I steal from. So I think I'm good. I'm still kind of debating on this. Knowing I could heavily injure somebody, I could injure somebody with last man standing, but I've got the money, but I also have contracts. I'm gonna be paying Shaq next week. I've let a lot of my female stars go on the temporary deals, but I want to keep Liv, and I might keep Eve. So the cost of buying the power card and doing a last man standing night's actually more expensive than just doing an Amber Lance this week, and we get a power card from that. So I think I'm going to hold that there firm. We get this. Jakar's promise is fulfilled. We hope Teak Knox gets injured on her way out. We'll get a random card for the tag team call out. We will get 15 shows with injury sometime. And then the only other one I'll be going for is I need to book 2 more backstage brawls ahead of Mania and then use a backstage brawler at some point as well. So I think we'll get that, but got to be intentional with that one. And okay, so I think we're good. We're good. We're going to send it in. Queens of the Ring, one final time, unless I randomly get another one, which there's no way that'll happen.
No way. And there it is. There's the 5%. Breaking news. I've got bad news. Oh, shit. Ain't this guy. Okay.
No.
Okay. We're okay. We're okay. I think that's probably the minimal amount of damage that could have happened to us. I'm going to hit X or A. Oh boy. Okay, let's start at the bottom. Nope, I'm not starting at the bottom. AJ Styles wants to compete live in Gainesville at 19% stamina. Woohoo. Great.
I thought you were going to say that and then open Armando's email. I'm going to start at the bottom and then...
Yeah, I know. So hopefully maybe we can let him cut a promo. Compete live. Sounds like he wants a match. So we'll see what the thing says in the promises. Armando says, "You like that sabotage? That was all me, baby." You said the same thing to WCW. You same emailer. You just CC'd us all on the same email.
Copy pasta is crazy.
I know. I'm gonna get my payback one of these days. Psst. See about that. You're not gonna like this. Demon, Brooks Jensen, and Blair Davenport are gonna miss a show. Cinnamon Garrett's up at the end of the week. Thanks for your work, Cinnamon. We're not going to be renewing. I understand. Cindy Backfire, thanks for your work, but we're not going to be renewing.
Oh,
I understand. Valhalla,
All right, Cody.
sorry, it got backfired.
thanks for your work, but I won't be renewing because Rey Mysterio wants $100,000. Now, do I pay Rey? He only's got 4 weeks left. We do have a level 1 feud, and it is rating up pretty well against Road Dogg. That's we'd have to put them in this week, possibly next week. We would have got you some good matches there, Rey. Although at 33 stamina, I just don't think it's possible to keep it around as much as I want that boost. It seems like Rey might get injured this week anyways. We might have to just do a call out to move that feud along. Ah, this is the toughest no I think I have to say as well. But also a chance I can go sign him again. But with 33 stamina, like I said, it just doesn't seem worth it. So
When you release him, his stamina resets to 50.
is that true?
No.
Okay. Oh, he's not even gonna give me a chance to fix things, and I blew it, so he's done. He's out of here. He made the decision
Later,
for
Gator.
me. All right,
Can't
well,
fire me. I quit.
True, yeah. One gauntlet this week gets us 4 weeks of a contract negoti. Although I don't know if that's gonna be worth it or not. We'll take a look. We can afford a logistics now. Cool. We're not gonna use that. What we are gonna do is we're gonna look over here because we got some things to use. And what are those things that we're using? One of them is going to be we're gonna sell out Cody as well, pay back the sellout
No, that
of
was
power
so
cards.
unprovoked.
Limit that stock.
Okay, and then I think what else we're gonna do is we're gonna pop a power card I've had since week 5 of season 1, and that is Castle Raid. We've won that at Clash of the Castle
Oh,
as the
my
first
little
pay-per-view.
castle.
And my little
Hey,
castle.
Oh,
We're going
no.
to steal 10% of the revenue, and I think we're just going to try to keep Cody down without money. So we're going to steal 10% of whatever he gets is 10% of whatever he gets. So it's good enough for me, and we're going to take 10% of his revenue next week.
I just
and hope.
picture that meme picture where it's like one guy beating up another and then someone's like kicking their feet in the background holding their phone. And that's just like me and Canada beating each other up and Cheeks just kicking his feet recording it.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
dude, yes.
having a great old time.
Kicking my feetsies up. Loving it.
Lollipop in.
Who's got... Oh, never mind. Cody has.
And I'm also going to repay the Veto Star. And I believe that is going to be Scarlet is not going to be able to compete at the pay-per-view.
Well, now I'm
The
losing the
PLE.
women's cross-branded match.
Yeah, can't get her in there.
There you go.
And I think, man,
Use your injury rehab on me.
I would. If I could, I would. And like Cody said, I think I have to say my bad publicity to block his. So we're going to be doing that. And then roster-wise, Rey Mysterio is already gone. We can't even use him tonight. I would love to at least punish him. What we're going to do back... Ayo. I know this is 3 weeks and Batista's back next week, but I really need him back this week. So we're going to use one of these and get him back this week.
That's how important he is, folks.
It really, really is because he needs to call out. He needs to call out the demon. And then I think what we'll do is we're going to get our role change on Julia, knock that out. Although this could actually happen at the PLE now that I think about it, because it was 3 weeks. So we'd still have another week because we can end this feud here. And I think that's what we're going to do. Blair Davenport is going to be out as well. Cinnamon Garrett, we want Julia. She's already in there. We're going to get Charlotte Flair and Cindy Backfire in. And what we're going to do is we're going to throw these ladies in a steel cage. Abyss has been biding his time. And he's going to have to bide a little longer. But I think in the main event, we're going to have Kevin Owens and New Jack in an Extreme Rules match. And that should get that up to level 2. Valhalla is out this week. So I'm going to give her a match against Lyra. Lyra's pretty happy. And we're gonna that's gonna give her the edge. Maybe I think we need to do one more falls count anywhere. When we swap this, we're gonna get that power card. So that's exciting. Training promo would be pretty cool too. But I'm not gonna forget School 3. We got a lot of people up at level 20. So yeah, we do need a falls count anywhere. So we will book that as our falls count anywhere match. And then we need to kind of not a throwaway match, but this is going to move the rivalry along. So let's book this. Did you hit me with a, why are these, did you hit me with a more expensive matches? Are these more expensive?
Oh, can you check the, in the GM assistant, the cards played against you?
I don't think I did.
Look at
I think
that
it was just the
feature.
bad pub.
It's just added this week, apparently, because I've never seen this. I don't see it. Oh, bad pub. Yeah, I don't know. Huh.
It's got to be it. Gotta steal them fans.
I guess, but you'd think it'd be on the paper or the main event too. Oh, one gauntlet this week. Maybe that's going to kick off our show here.
What's your?
Gauntlet
I don't
matches.
remember. What's your?
Oh, over.
No, I can't think of shake up.
You shake up.
Oh, let's. Good call.
Nope, never mind.
Nope. That is so
Mystery
weird.
remains.
The mystery shall remain as we look at a gauntlet match. Although I could put those ladies in a gauntlet match, but I think we have enough firepower here to get a gauntlet match going. We're going to do Abyss. We're going to do Bruno. We're going to do Road Dogg and both these. I think Lex, but I don't like how grumpy he is. Do I have a Superstars GM? It's right here, sitting right there. I might have to buy that because I don't have a fixed match. We're into the this is so hard to game right now because we need a happy Lex. And we're just going to get him to straight face, but that will work. As we look at anything else we want to play. I almost used this fucking thing on Rey Mysterio too. That would have really pissed me off. I think I'm going to give it to... I want to use it on somebody. There's nobody to use it on really that would benefit a nice boosty boy. So we'll leave it again. Damn it. Because I might use it on a jobber, to be honest with you. And we don't want to do that. We're going to hang on to that just a little longer. We got one last This Is War. Will I use it on the pay-per-view, meaning Cody will have 5 people missing from the Royal Rumble? You have to stay tuned. You have to stay dialed in to see that one. I think we'll book our rest of our promos here, which is going to be a call-out. Aleister Black's going to call out Lex Luger. We're going to have Jesse call out Brooks.
Hey, Brooks.
Yeah. And sounded like what's his face from Family Guy? Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Damn it.
Why?
Joe.
Yeah,
Ron, yeah, thank you. Good lord.
Thank you. Thank you.
Embarrassing.
No, saying
was-
Ron's fair though, because Joe Swanson and then Ron Swanson from.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a
okay.
fair mix-up, I think.
Ooh, now
I just
we need
when I
to
hear
figure
Joe's
that out.
voice, I more think of the guy Kronk from Emperor's New Groove.
Is that the poison?
true.
The poison for Cusco? Cusco's poison.
Oh, right. The poison for Cusco. The poison chosen specially to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. Fat poison?
Yes, that poison.
Got you covered.
All-timer stuff.
That is all-timer stuff, but what isn't all-timer stuff is thinking, is a gauntlet eliminator match going to do better? Quality boost is high. Quality boost is high. It's level 2 rivalries. There's no rivalries here. Oh, brother. Although the ring experience, I can't. You know, oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
You know what we're going to do? This might be wild. But I think we're going to pop
Pop off.
a tables match.
That'd be wild.
That's going to be wild. We're going to pop a tables match, and we're going to book Becky Lynch and Tana Paxley in said tables match. That should rank That should rank pretty good.
T-Packs.
I think that's what we're gonna do. Although there's got to be something with the ladies. The ladies matches have. Did you give me Queen of the Ring? Like, what is going on here? Interesting stuff. And I think we can't use it for a pay-per-view. Right. Okay. So there's only one last place to use that. And we got our charity promo by AJ. I think I'm gonna lock this in. Oh yeah, AJ wanted to appear on the show at least. Oh, appearance. Okay, thankfully that changed to appearance. We'll do Julia's role swap if we remember to do it. And I think we're ready to go. Oh, never ready for it.
It always hurts.
All right, Chief Beef's out. That
Oh.
does nothing to me yet. So, okay.
Oh shit.
Oh man, Chief Beef could be done right now.
Oh my god.
That's Stone Cold.
Wow. Hold on. Let's first things first, folks. The news wheel. All right, and let's get.
Get his copy pasta out of the way.
That was unprovoked, you son of a bitch. All right. I've been putting in a lot of work. I think I earned a shot at the world title. No. He's really happy, so no. Oh, give me a... Tired of protecting Ken? What the hell is he on about? Of you protecting Ken. Oh, sorry. I can't read. Sorry, Great Collie, but regardless, you're not getting a shot. Oh, so Yoko wants 5 weeks for 93K. If we can lowball him and he takes it, I have another card for morale purposes, so let's see. Damn. Alright, we signed her big ass. Alright, Stone Cold. Been talking with Triton a lot lately. And he wants to be tag partners. Sure, let's see how you're...
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Can't wait to make our tag debut. Alright, TLC gets me on Noah guy, so that's literally worthless. Man. Got a lot going on here for this show. We're just trying to make it to Survivor Series. Okay. Damn. I was hoping it'd work if I went back. No, just kidding. Let's see here. Let me see if anyone's super duper bummed out. I don't think so. Ooh, Alexa Bliss is super duper bummed out. Damn. But I'm gonna bring... Or wait, damn it. There we go. Get that closer. At the end of last episode, I was misspoken when I said I could bring Alexa Bliss back. I kept thinking in my head that this was the injury rehab card.
Right.
It was the health spa card.
No.
But anyways, so Alexa Bliss will be back next week. I don't know if I should try to use this now, or she's just going to be pissed again next week.
Ooh.
Okay. That was actually something.
Yeah.
Alright, alright. I don't think there's anything else I want to do. So So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna start booking. So it's a big show for us. We got to put on here.
Oh yeah.
Where's he at? There we go. Just a bunch of Canadians in the ring. Pink Punjabi Playboy's back at it though.
Hell yeah, brother.
Man. Okay. I'm thinking. I think we know. I think I'm gonna save Triton and Great Muda for the PLE, for the play. Or I tried to get Chief Beef up to a level 3 and then settle that at the PLE. Which I might do. I might risk it.
Risk it.
Oh man. But then yeah. I think that might be because I got nothing else. Otherwise, this is going to drag on until Mania, so I want that to be at Mania. Is the only other thing I'm trying to work through.
Well, I mean, it could be at the PLE next week. Depends what you want to drag out to Mania, I guess.
Yeah, well, I meant if this call out fails.
Oh yeah.
Do I want to pop a level 2 feud at the PLE, or do I just want to save it for Mania and make sure it's level 4? But either way, I might have to ride or die if I do that.
And if you want to ride or die with the CodyVerse, make sure to hit subscribe on the channel.
Hell yeah.
Fighting for 5K.
The road to 5.
Wait.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Damn it. Oh yeah, I forgot. They knocked her off a week. So maybe that'll be the one I do next week. This will get bumped to this week, and this might end up being a Mania Fallout. So things happening on the fly here. And then we cannot do Alexa Bliss. So we're gonna have to get. That'll be a match. We got 2 more matches. Goodness. Alright. Now we got one more match. What do we got? Think. Just have some fun.
The injuries are piling. Contracts are expiring.
I know. Let's see that. We still got 3. Goodness.
Golly me.
I'm just hurting this show. Just don't have a lot of extra bodies. I might have to just bite the bullet. Thankfully, it doesn't affect my outcome. I'm trying to get second, but it's a long shot. Okay, so I think curve-wise, oh man.
Never know, though. You had a late rally for second in 2K24.
That was wild.
I'm fighting
in the
out
last week.
here. All right, so triple threat match, so I'm going to get another card after this.
Damn Hogan.
10 shows with a tag team call out, so I'll get another card after this. Anyway, all right. Let me just see real quick, Ski.
Real quick, like.
False Count Anywhere match gets higher than... Is there anything else? No.
Promo.
Special promo.
Wow. Oh, you can use them at PLEs. Not bad.
The play. One Extreme Rules match. Gets higher than rated. But I can only get one. Falls Count Anywhere or Extreme Rules. Which one gets me more? Falls Count Anywhere.
Maximum.
Maximum and high ring XP. Okay, I'm gonna do Falls Count Anywhere. Which is probably why it's cost more. So we're gonna do that.
True.
I do have 2 special promotions, so I guess I will pop one.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yath Queen.
Look, your woman's Cody. Thank you for giving us all Queens of the Ring.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
I love women's wrestling. Y'all deserve it.
Yeah.
All right, let me do this before I forget.
I mean, this probably done that every time, and we've just not noticed it.
I know. Weird.
Bigger they are, so we gotta have
Oh.
Falls Count literally anywhere tonight.
Like anywhere.
Anywhere.
Anywhere?
All right. I'm just seeing. Penta's gonna get hurt.
Anywhere.
So what I'm thinking is this is gonna be the Falls Count Anywhere for the title.
Ooh. Ooh. Extreme. Oh, that'll be right at your budge, Extreme Rules.
Oh,
$28.
Oh man. You have no monies.
And the monies?
Release Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
True.
I should. I think this on its own merit is gonna get me very high.
Yeah, that's true.
I would agree.
but-
Got 4.5 with a DQ last week. Now it's non-title, so I would
And
assume.
now it's title.
Yeah, and the
True.
feud blows off.
Yeah, both are gonna be 5-star anyways, baby.
Oh man. Oh gosh, I don't. I guess let's do. Let's put you in the underground.
Hell yeah, brother.
And then Lee's. Yeah, we don't have any money to do anything else. So I guess these two are just gonna have to be for the love of the game. This will be a title match, though. We'll crown a new women's champ.
Hell yeah.
Man, is there anybody I could release that I'm just not?
Who you not vibing with? You're vibing with everyone except the injured folk.
I know.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels. That gets me 47,000.
It would never happen, but imagine Canada, he just like releases Triton right there, just the ultimate heel turn.
That's crazy.
Just out of curiosity, Cheek, could you
Yes.
please don't accidentally do it. I'm just curious what Triton's value is at this point for okay, so he still has like his OG contract value in terms of
that's
if
crazy.
you cut him. I was just curious if his value like shot up
It
because of the
should.
XP. Yeah.
It should.
Michaels technically would be back for Rumble action.
You'd have to use it.
No, he
Oh no, you would
yeah.
be. Yeah.
Because this week and then the PLE week, and
Yeah.
then he'd be back
Yeah.
for Rumble week. So.
It's like the shock return, even though you.
We'll
should
act
be there.
shocked if he's in. We'll be
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, he's back from injury."
Whoa.
Yeah.
Back. Bop, bop.
Maybe he's not cleared yet though. So. 53. Wow, I thought this was 33.
I know.
They need to gain more stamina while injured, in my opinion. Tough that
Yeah,
they don't
that's
gain
crazy
anything,
work.
or like gain
All
half.
right. So I think I'm gonna roll with this. I had other plans, but I don't get to act on those plans because of monies. And I don't want to keep releasing stars because I don't think we'll be able to limp to Mania with continuing to release stars so I can have some match types that I want to use. So this will be it. I think this is going to work wonders for us in Gainesville, Georgia, home of Braun Breaker, who might not be on the card. No, he is. There he is.
Here he is.
All right, we
Let's
head
see
over.
if he gets Cody a little boosty.
No, because it's AJ that's got the hometown.
Damn.
So it'll be Canada with the boosty.
Boosty.
But we do head over to WCW, where as the locker room is filing in, as the superstars are coming in, there's a special live performance happening in the arena because Sony is like, we got to put it in the air one more time. So to hype up the girls, it's live performing. The Barden Bellas are here in the arena in Gainesville, Georgia. Whole acapella performance, and the ladies are fired up. They're ready to put on top tier action, and it's going to kick off with Jakara Jackson versus Liv Morgan. Jakara tried to injure Liv last week, and Liv got a quick win, and Jakara said, look, Liv, I'm not going to try to injure you this week. I just want to have a great match. I apologize. And so, they don't like each other, but there was a bit of respect in that moment, and they have a 5-star to kick us off. Jakara getting that fixed match victory for us, and the rivalry up to level 2. And then we did this intentionally. Similar to last week, we know this rivalry is not going to grow because it's already level 4, but the new Catch Republic come out to the ring, and Tyler Bates really fired up for the promo. Pete Dunne seems kind of pissy, and Big Mouth Bate looks at him and is like, come on, man, we gotta lock in, man. I know you're angry about things. I know you wanted that bonus, but we can't walk out. We haven't had our tag title match. And then he looked at Tyler Bate and he said, you know what? I might be Pete Dunne with this all. And then walks off, and the crowd's like, oh shit, we might be losing that feud. And then we go back to the ring, though. The Barden Bellas are back on stage with another great performance. That song is like, oh, 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 da-da-da. Everyone's all fired up. They're like, dude, hell yeah. So it's Scarlett versus Raquel, and Scarlett gets the win to close her feud with Raquel because she's like, yo, I'm hearing news I might not be able to be at Survivor Series, so I just want to make my impact tonight, and a 5-star impact she does. And then Sally Steamroller, she actually tries to join the Barden Bellas, but they're like, no, we've already got Rebel Wilson. We don't need you. So she only gets one fan from her audition. Doesn't go great, but maybe next time Sally can join the Barden Bellas. But then all of a sudden, the ambulance backs up because nothing is going to send this crowd to the hospital quicker than having to watch men in a match on a night like this. And I forget the name of the male group in Pitch Perfect, but they're now outperforming, and the crowd's like, all right, this is still kind of cool. Like, we're vibing with this, but like, they're not as good as the Barden Bellas. They don't even win in the movie. Spoilers if you haven't watched the movie. But Javon Evans is going to win tonight, and Shaq gets injured for 2 weeks. There's always a chance that happening for the loser. It's a 4.5-star match, which we'll take without putting a boosty on this, and we get a future ambulance boosty in the future. So we like that. Javon Evans, he hits the OG cutter from the top of the ambulance down to the floor, which allows him to put Shaq's carcass into the ambulance. Shaq will be gone for the Rumble unless I use a rehab card. So stay tuned to the next episode to find out if I rehab him. And then Tommaso Ciampa comes out to the ring, tears flowing, because he was like, guys, I don't know if you knew, but I'm in a tag team with him called the Baldies. And he's just really emotional, and the fans are drawn to the it's just a high emotion night. And the Barden Bellas start singing a sad song. They start singing End of the Road, even though that's by Boys to Men. The crowd doesn't care. The Barden Bellas perform it so beautifully that they get 4,500 fans. And then Bianca Belair out to the ring. New baby face Flo. She's feeling good in Last Legend. She didn't get the response she wanted last week, but she's wearing the damn Grimace attire, man. She's all perped up, but it's not enough to take down Bianca Belair. And at the end of the match, Bianca Belair is like, bro, just wear your normal attire. That's not you. We're not in Saudi Arabia. Be you. And Lash Legend gets pissed about that, so they start a feud. 5 stars for the match, and then and what that means in human is Braun Breaker says, I may not be from Gainesville, Georgia, but damn it, I can bring the fans. And Tommaso Ciampa isn't as good as me, but he gets 500 less fans than Tommaso Ciampa. So Ciampa might have something to say about that in the future, but a strong charity promo from Braun Breaker. And in the main event, Tegan Nox goes up to Sonya Deville and says, I know it's my last night. Last week, I watched my former tag team partner, Kalani Jordan, sacrifice herself for the greater good of WCW. And I want to do the same thing tonight. So put me in the ring with Eve Torres, and I will risk everything for this brand. And Sonya's like, dude, that sounds awesome. So Eve Torres gets the win and injures Tegan, but Tegan's injury was even like hers was a finger. You know, Kalani Jordan injured her wrist. Tegan Nox just injures her finger. And it's not like the injury of the finger that Bianca Belair has in real life where she's missed a ton of time. This is more of a minor finger injury. We'll just put the little finger splint on it. We're good. But it's 5-star match. Tegan Nox injured for 2 weeks. Gets us 2,000 extra fans. And Eve Torres, we'll have to see what's next for her and her potential future on WCW. Damn it. Fucking ECW.
Drink me.
All right, there we go. I was going to cue it up for Cheek. He was ready to go. KSI, big opportunity here. He could become the ECW World Champion as he closes his feud with Joe Gacy because El Grande Americano saw what they were saying on Twitter. Oh, that's the worst possible result. This is why ECW is in the shithole that it's in. 4 stars, Joe Gacy wins the opening contest, becoming the World Champion. And then Tama Tonga goes, hey, Dragon Lee, I heard you was talking shit last week. And Dragon Lee's like, yeah, but you didn't come out here. Are you deaf? And then they started arguing about that, and so they're up to level 3 for the future. And then Tornado Tag action. This used to be a feud, but it's no longer a feud. It's the Good Brothers versus Pretty Deadly. Elton Prince, we haven't seen him in ages. I think he was injured. Coral Anderson, I think, is back from injury. Big LG's been recently back from injury. Kid Wilson's just been cutting promos, biding his time. And in this Tornado Tag match, it's going to be the Good Brothers getting it done in a 3.5-star match. But Coral Anderson and Luke Gallows both get injured. For the love of the game, they sacrifice everything for the victory. And then Ilya Dragunov self-promo gets +4 fans, trying to build up his momentum for a potential Mania push. And then the tag feud coming to a close. Molly Holly and Sarcophagus taking on Nia Jax and Lola Vice. I'm going to pose you guys a question. Canada first. We see 4 superstars here with 40 or less stamina. How many get injured?
I'm going to go 0.
Cheek?
0.
All right, I'll also go 0 because he had 2 injuries in the previous match. And it's going to be Nia Jax and Lola Vice getting a 4-star victory. And Lola Vice injured for 8 weeks. She just wanted to prove us wrong, so she just jumped off something really high.
Wow.
And then Ivy Nile with a training mod touch. She says, I can jump up really high, and has like the boxes stacked, does a good box jump. People are like, damn, that was solid. So she gets 7 ring XP. And then this feud also come to a close. Dog Daddy versus Billy Gunn. It's Daddy versus Ass. And it is going to be Ass winning, as it does. 3.5 stars. Rivalry comes to a close. And then Chad Gable comes out, cuts a promo, and he looks kind of disheveled. He looks kind of sad, and no one really knows why. Like, I don't know. It's like he got some bad news earlier tonight or something. But he cuts a promo and just says, Eric Rowan, you suck ass. Your partner, Joe Gacy, also is an ass sucker. And that gets things up to level. Yeah, he said it. Yeah, it was intense. That's why it got to level 4. And then in the main event, Afa defending the television title. Can Ethan Page finally take him down? Can he injure Afa? He's failed at both things so many times. He fails to win the match, and he fails to injure him too. Ethan Page, just a complete failure on ECW. Afa stays the champ. 4 stars to close the feud.
And over to Raw, baby. We wanted a tables match. We put a tables card on this because this feud has been growing between Becky Lynch and Tatum Paxley, and Becky Lynch has called Tatum Paxley a little gnat for just being more like a knot. That's how she'd say it probably. And just for bugging her, being around, hitting her from behind, and she is, and she's done with it, except I haven't clicked on the screen, but she's done with it, but except this feud is going to keep going on longer because as the match goes on, Becky Lynch not only puts Tatum Paxley through the table, she picks up the ref and puts the ref through the table because she is tired with this feud. And it doesn't grow, it doesn't do anything, but it does get 4.5 stars. So how is Becky Lynch going to handle this feud not growing and not ending at the same time? Batista, he gets mad at Demon Finn Balor for not being here at the go-home show. He doesn't care if ECW attacks. He would go over to ECW all by himself and take out every single one of their shitty superstars. And I would believe Batista, he would do that. And that rivalry grows to level 4. And this gauntlet match, we got Lex Luger, we got Road Dogg Jesse James, we got Bruno Sammartino, we got Abyss coming back after a few weeks. And that's because Triple H demanded a gauntlet match. He said, give me a gauntlet match, I'll give you 4 weeks of whatever superstar you want. So of course we threw 4 of our best stars in here. And Abyss, he was the last in the gauntlet. And he shows up, shows out, and Bruno Sammartino and Abyss are going to start a feud. So apparently something happened between them. I guess Bruno probably, because he was the third last coming out, so he survived Road Dogg coming through, and of course Abyss put him down. And Bruno hasn't lost in a very long time. Of course, he debuted on Raw and won, so he's kind of pissed that he lost. Aleister Black promises to end Lex Luger's career. When? Not sure. But he promises to do it, and that rivalry is going to go to level 4, especially after the gauntlet match. You can also say maybe he even attacked him on the way down, on Lex Luger's way back to the ring. But this steel cage match, Cindy Backfire, Cinnamon Garrett, they've had the chance of a lifetime here on Raw after doing amazing things over on Heat. And Charlotte Flair, Julia, I just realized Julia is going to get injured and not going to be able to do our role change. But that's okay, because at least they're going to get us 4,000 fans, because 2 rivalries are going to end here. Cindy Backfire, Cinnamon Garrett are going to have to go to the wayside. But Julia wins the match. It's a great match. She doesn't get injured.
Reverse Jinx works.
Hell yeah, baby. 3.5 stars. It's going to end both rivalries. And Julia's going to limp to the PLE. And Jesse storms into Nick Aldis's office and says, Nick Aldis, you better give me a shot at Abyss. Abyss is a loser. I mean, not Abyss. The Bissell Brothers, Brooks Jensen. Give me a shot at Brooks Jensen. I need my title back. That son of a bitch isn't even here tonight. And Nick's like, yeah, that's because ECW attacked. And nobody wants to hear about it because we got a Falls Count Anywhere match. Valhalla's walking out the door, but before she goes, she wants to take Lyra Valkyria's soul. And maybe we should have put the title on the line. But it's okay, because we don't want somebody else walking out with our title. We'll see if Valhalla has the shot to put Lyra down, our IC champion. She does. That is a Falls Count Anywhere aficionado. She's injured for 4 weeks, and it doesn't matter because she gets us 3 stars before she walks out the door. AJ Styles comes out and says, where are we again?
Gainesville.
Gainesville, Georgia.
Gainesville, my hometown. I have something to say to you tonight, that if I lose my next go-home or pay-per-view match, I will be retiring, because it's season 3 and it doesn't really matter anyways. And 4,500 people are like, oh, hell yeah, those stakes are so high. And Kevin Owens, baby, he's back in the ring because he spent a few weeks over at ECW, 5 to be exact, before he was traded back over to Raw. Well, traded to NXT 3.0 and then over to Raw. And New Jack had some words for him, because New Jack, he says he should have went over to ECW and kicked all their superstars' asses, just like Batista said earlier. And Kevin Owens, he said, well, let's see if you could beat me here tonight. You beat me here tonight, and then we could talk about sending you over to ECW. New Jack says, bet, I got you. And he smacked, 4.5 stars. Didn't do as well as our opener, but it is okay by only half a star. And that's because New Jack just kept hitting Kevin Owens with weapon after weapon, and Kevin Owens was just standing there, just taking it all, but just taking shot after shot. And finally, Kevin Owens falls over, and New Jack gets the 1, 2, 3. And New Jack, kind of surprised at how much poundage that Kevin Owens could take.
Anyway, Ken Shamrock, Macho Man. Oh yeah, Falls Count Anywhere. And the title is on the line. People are saying I'm protecting Ken Shamrock. I'm not protecting shit. He's going to put it all on the line right here. He might even get hurt. But here we go. Oh, big. Ken Shamrock out for 7 weeks. The rivalry grows to level 2 in a legendary opener, 5 stars, but at what cost? Ken Shamrock, Macho Man, loses his muse for 7 long weeks. I got some soul searching to do to see if we have any cards to bring him back, because basically that puts him out for the rest of this season. And then, yes, sir, when you need him the most, Andre the Giant, just as good in the promo game as he is in the ring. Him and The Rock get it done to call out the sorry-ass Chief Beef to get the Dubski, and this is a level 3 feud that might have to wait till Mania, but either way, you're going to have to stick around and come back in future episodes to see when this feud blows off. And then, here's a feud that's blowing off right here, right now. Just a bunch of Canadians getting in the ring and having a good old clean, just a tag match, no special stipulations, no titles, just doing it for the love of the game. Pink Punjabi Playboys.
Nice.
Let's go. 3.5 stars, rivalry complete. And just happy to see 2 Canadians get a big dub. And then advertising Queen, 13 bandos at a cost of only 3 popularity. We will take that dough. And Stone Cold Steve Austin is just happy. He's so happy he got that win last week. He got that little contract extension. He gets to stay on the best brand in the game, NXT 3.0. And he's like, you know what? I'm feeling so good. I'm ready to go underground and kick the shit out of Penta. I'm going to hurt him. I'm going to hurt him good. And hurt him so good that it's going to get us a lot of fans, because he's going to be out for weeks. So many weeks. No, Penta upsets him. But Penta's entered for 7 weeks.
That's clutch. That's 7,000 fans.
Yeah, 7,000 fans. So the Texas Rattlesnake kept his promise for hurting Penta for a lot of weeks. But he gassed himself out, and Penta falls down injured on top of him for the 1, 2, 3. Penta goes underground with the Texas Rattlesnake and still comes up for air, but only slightly because he's hurt, though. And then, a triple threat match for the world title. Yes, the world title. We thought this would be Chyna and Alexa Bliss getting the next title shot, but Alexa Bliss got hurt, so plans changed. And Stacy Keibler, Sol Ruca, Victoria, Sol Ruca, I told you last week, she's wanting that title shot back again. She lost it, and she's ready to reclaim it now that Tamina has said goodbye and relinquished her title. Here we go. Or does Victoria get double strapped? She does. Not only is she the women's champ, she's the women's tag champ. She is loaded up, but just an average match and no feuds going on here, partly because a lot of the ladies are already booked up in feuds. So here we go. Victoria double strapped, and then this is the match of all matches. Great Muta and Triton. Just in a normal title match, can our king stay focused? He kind of had his eyes peeping the Rock. But you know what? He came out, he beat the shit out of Muta last week. He's going to do it again this week, but this time the stakes are high. And when the stakes are high, he usually eats them. Oh, and there he goes.
Big eats.
Oh, my God.
Don't act surprised. Triton gets 5 stars, and he keeps the strap. And a great feud, a legendary ending to a legendary show. 5 stars to open it, and damn it, 5 stars to close it.
And our luxurious rundowns here after another strong set of go-home shows by 3 of the brands. Jakara Jackson kicks off in WCW, defeating Liv Morgan, 5 stars, rivalry up to level 2. Scarlett closes her feud with Raquel Rodriguez with a 5-star victory. 4.5 stars, Javon Evans defeats Shaq in an ambulance match. The rivalry goes to level 3, and Shaq is injured for 2 weeks. Bianca Belair starts a new feud with Lash Legend in a 5-star match. In the main event, 5 stars. Eve Torres finishes the feud with Tegan Nox, injuring her for 2 weeks as she leaves the brand. 2,000 extra fans for that. The intentional failed tag team call-out promo just for the sake of getting a power card. For NXT 3.0, 5 stars in the opener. Ken Shamrock hangs on to the NXT Championship over Macho Man Randy Savage. Rivalry level 2, Shamrock injured for 7 weeks. The Pink Punjabi Playboys take down the AOP, 3.5 stars, closing out their tag team feud. Penta, 3.5 stars over Steve Austin. The rivalry goes level 2, and Penta sacrifices himself for 7 weeks. Victoria, double champ with the 2.5 star triple threat victory over Stacy Keibler and Sol Ruka to get that women's championship. And in the main event, no surprise, 5 stars out of Triton and the Great Muta. Triton hanging on to the North American title as their feud comes to a close. And then Andre and The Rock successfully call out Chief Beef, pushing their feud to level 3 on Raw. 4.5 stars in the opener. Becky Lynch takes down Tatum Paxley in the tables match, putting both Tatum Paxley and the referee through the wood. And then Abyss, 3.5 stars, gets the gauntlet victory over Bruno Sammartino, Road Dogg, and Lex Luger. And Abyss starts a feud with Sammartino in the process. 3.5 stars. Both feuds end here in the steel cage as Julia gets the victory, finishing her feud with Cinnamon Garrett. Cindy Backfire and Charlotte Flair finish their feuds as well. 3 stars for Valhalla, taking down Lyra Valkyrie in a Falls Count Anywhere match as she heads out the door with a 4-week injury. And in the main event, 4 stars. New Jack takes down Kevin Owens, and their rivalry goes up to level 2 for callouts. The Body calls out Brooks Jensen for level 2. Aleister Black calls out Lex Luger for level 4. And Batista calls out Demon Finn Balor for level 4. On ECW, 4 stars in the opener. Joe Gacy, your new world champion, taking down KSI and El Grande Americano. Gacy and KSI finishing their feud. Good Brothers, 3.5 stars over Pretty Deadly in the Tornado tag. Gallows out for 3 weeks. Coral out for 4. 4 stars for Nia Jackson, Lola Vice, winning and finishing their feud with Molly Holly and Sarcophagus. Lola Vice injured for 8 weeks. Ass beats Daddy in a 3.5 star match as their feud comes to a close. In the main event, 4 stars. Alpha defends his television title over Ethan Page to close the show. Chad Gable calls out Eric Rowan for level 4. Tama Tonga calls out Dragon Lee for level 3. For our scores here, WCW going to get a 141. We're going to get 75,000 fans, $48,000. Raquel, not sure. Better Superstar one night. She's going to be seeing Scarlett again, maybe in the Royal Rumble. For ECW, it's going to be a 128 rating score. Armando's going to get 46,000 fans on $138,000. And Hands Big Boots Twitter account must have been hacked because he said, "What a killer show. Can't wait for the next ECW." No way anybody's freely saying that. For Raw, it's going to be a 130 rating score. They're going to get 45,000 fans. They're going to get $1,000. Glorious Striker. I believe that was their Twitter account. What a killer show. Because there's actual fans on Raw. So, also Rey Mysterio, sorry to be leaving his fans behind, but some changes are for the best. Now he's got a chance to go off and get another knee surgery. For NXT 3.0, 140 on the rating score, 77,000 fans and $119,000. Such a good way to close out the rivalry of Triton and Great Muta. Glad to see Triton having the final word. Cheek, what word do you think that was?
Damn, it's hard to sum up the man in one word, but
what if I gave
the
you
easiest
3?
One. I do declare.
Hell yeah, baby. Ooh.
Oh,
true. 5 challenges completed by WCW. So we get the trophy. We get sold out for our commissioner goal. We get the wee woo because we did our 3rd wee woo. So now we can boost a wee woo. Oh, all right. Tag team call out. Was hoping to get a good card, and we get a bad pub 3. So we do get a good card for Canada. He's going to get a contract negotiation 2 for his commissioner goal. Boom! Cheek completes his 5th challenge of the season, gaining another trophy. He is going to get a veto star for his triple threat random power card, and he's going to get a physio for his tag team call out random power card. And these are the standings. So I am up 94,000 fans on Canada. Canada is up 32,000 fans on Cheek, and Cheek is closing in on being up 300,000 fans on Armando. It will happen soon enough. As we had a Survivor Series.
Punching down.
who's booking?
Oh, Canada going to kick us off.
Kicking us off with a limited stock. Oh, and a veto star.
Veto.
Suit is
Oh,
Kevin
stunning.
Owens, obviously.
Yeah, I
Obviously,
should've
it's our
known.
biggest star. quite clearly. That's okay because that's only a level 2 feud. So we do have other fish to fry, but we are getting war games.
Damn.
Gonna limit our options here this week.
Shots
So shots have been fired, but that's okay. Let's go with something's come up, and I can't have Owens take part of your show this week. He's just too popular. Sorry about that. And Power Guard's going to be more expensive this week. Thanks, Triple H. Brooks Jensen said I haven't had any matches in a while, and the fans are starting to forget about me. This time he woke up and put me back where I belong. I want a match in the next show. You have like 10. Oh, you do have 50. Okay. Kind of want to cut a promo instead. We'll come back to you because I don't know what to, we'll come back to you, I said. We don't know what to do. Oh my god, he wants to be in the PLE. AJ, please, brother. He's just I don't get a shot. I have to put him in or he's gonna be grumpy.
He can be
So
a
maybe-
promo spot though.
Yeah, so maybe he cuts another promo. Oh, but we need our promo for Julia. It's a tough one. Okay, we'll figure him out. We have to. Brooks Jensen hasn't had any matches in a while. We're gonna say we need the promo spot anyways, so we're gonna figure out how to get you on the card. And he's happy about it. It's about time, Ross. Some actual talent in the ring. Wow.
Damn. All right, well, Kanda, you got the emails first here, so we'll get your thoughts. I mean, AJ did so good in Gainesville, Georgia. He wants more sizzle. Brooks Jensen demanding to be on the play, and Kevin Owens gets hit with the veto star, but like you said, a level 2 feud, so probably, might have been consideration for the cross-brand match, but probably wasn't going to be your main match anyway.
Yeah, exactly. We'll figure out where to kind of place people like a little jigsaw puzzle because we did promise Julia to change roles, so we need her to change, and that change is going to get us our last trophy and be at 7 trophies with you boys. So not worried about being down a trophy. And what I guess I'm not worried about, but what I'm curious about is if that was the right move to do, going all in on week 18 versus 19. I gained 30,000 fans on you in week 18. You gained 30,000 fans on me in week 19, but I did limit how many fans you could steal from me, and then you got another bad publicity card anyways. So the impossible seems to get more impossible. But damn it, I'm still taking on the challenge. We got our This Is War card. We got enough firepower. We're going all in.
All in, baby. Yeah, it's one of those things like you guys, I feel like in the late run have had luck with like getting the movie contracts, the fan boost, some of the random things. But in season 3, I've had the luck with the power cards. Hindsight's always 20/20. It's kind of one of those things like even if you guys were hitting stuff earlier, I still could have ended up with all these power cards at the end. But I've just been able to fend things off, and every time I think I'm running out, I get another one. So if I see a challenge that gets you a random card, I always try to make a point to do it because that random card could be really good. I've now got an extra bad pub 3, so I could, go for the same show back-to-back weeks. I assume it's just like any other card where if I use one, I can't use the other one on the same show. So I don't think I can take 10% from both of you guys like right at the go home before Mania. So I'll have to be just pretty much on my side paying attention, but getting that card, I think I'm in a good spot. I just got to not completely fumble, just kind of follow my pacing here, trust what I got going on. But the big thing for me that I'll be nervous about going into the next show is I have a high chance of losing a level 4 tag feud. So I said no to paying Pete Dunne $50K because I had other stuff I needed to do first. But Scott Steiner being blocked from the go home show doesn't allow me to clear the tag feud there. And if Pete Dunne comes asking me for $100K, I'm going to have a big decision in the next episode if I want to pay him and close out the feud, or if I want to let him walk and lose a level 4 tag feud that I think's literally been a tag feud the entirety of season 3 because I haven't been able to finish it. So going to be a big decision there. Cheek, on your side, you had some big decisions. You made a few cuts to guarantee Austin a contract extension. He's trying to team up with Triton now, who coming off a 5-star match. You get the fan bonus of Penta's injury, and you mentioned you didn't know if you'd get into second place, but you made a good cut into it. 32,000 fans with all the power cards that are going to be flying. It's definitely within reach.
Yeah, I mean, I thought for a while there I was kind of dead to rights at third place, but I mean, I'm kind of been climbing that ladder a little bit, and like you say, I got a lot of power cards left, and there's a lot of wrestling to be done. So there's a good chance here I can make my move, and maybe Stone Cold and Triton have some tag chemistry, and that boosts some match qualities. Who would have thought that they would be the unlikeliest of tag team, maybe champions, if I give them the shot? But there's a lot to work through. I'm just trying to make it. We still just got to make it to the damn Rumble first and foremost without everyone being hurt. So I have a lot of stamina issues, and my depth is definitely getting thinner. So I'm just focused on War Games first and foremost.
Yeah, absolutely. And we hope you all are focused on the same thing. We want to see you back here for Survivor Series. The War Games cards will be on the line for us to potentially mess up other brands' logistics going into Mania season, or even at Mania if you want to make the play. Then we've got the Royal Rumble special right after Survivor Series. And to Cheek's point, if we have people get injured on this show, they're not going to be able to compete in the Royal Rumble either. So a ton of things on the line. It's such a good time in any season to be locked in. So we hope to see you in that next episode where we have Survivor Series and we get to the Rumble, and then it's that road to WrestleMania to close out the year. But until next time, wherever we see you, love y'all, appreciate y'all. Toodles.